Have you ever felt like the person you are, trust the person you poured your heart and soul into, is going? When she expresses her desire for more, spend time with yourself or with someone else, knows that they aren't innocent. Use words that express your feelings about something. Exit plan. In this lesson, we'll discover the cunning methods she might employ, using everyday language to distance herself as covers for a greater truth. But here's what it is. Why should you wait until the end? If you catch these signs early, you can spare you needless pain and lead you back to your peace of mind. You can learn how to be stubborn. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca were important thinkers. Gives a strong framework for facing these hard times. Have strength. Honor when she tells you she's only has friends with someone else, or work as an excuse to stay away from them. It's not just a scheduling issue, it's a problem with her. Way to back off without having to say the tough words by seeing these, taking in small clues, and reacting from you can maintain your inner strength, maintain tranquility, and avoid becoming entangled. We'll look at how to manipulate emotions, let go of the need for approval, recognize your value, which will enable you to get away with honor and strength. It's not just about getting over a breakup, it's about learning how to handle your feelings. Put your growth first and stay with us and learn about strong conservatives. Here are some tips to help you navigate through deception without giving up who you are. Because the strength you find in the end, there's only one thing that stays the same. You, even if everything else changes, if have not yet joined. I suggest signing up for and enabling the ring the bell to ensure you don't miss any videos. Thanks for your help. If you enjoyed this video, please consider. Please help me keep spreading the good if you like it. Please share it with your friends. Please like what this video is about. If you don't, please leave a note. Please advise me on how I can improve. Let's work together to create better videos now. Start when she says, "I need more time." Only know that these words they carry significantly more weight than their appearance suggests. Isn't just a plea for privacy. It's a slow dissolving of the emotional. You felt a bond with her. Choosing to take a step back is not a temporary solution, escape, but as a peaceful getaway from the closeness that you used to have with each other. 2. Each word in that phrase it's a coded word that holds significant meaning. Of withdrawal, a mild but painful sign. She no longer feels as deeply. Connect with you. You could say, she just needs some time to think. She will overcome this phase, but deep down, this is don't worry. She is not seeking clarification. She speaks in a gentle and slow manner, getting farther away if she still felt the same. She wouldn't give in to her need to be close to you. Stay back when people really care. They struggle to remain together and avoid becoming lost. She might be trying to make space. A soft blow to let you down, but she needs for time alone. It is the first step toward an emotional escape from the lessons Stoicism gives us. A way to deal with this. Embrace reality with honor and respect for yourself. Seneca was smart to suggest that we watch life's events are handled with the cool calm of a watcher who accepts what happens without. If you're clinging to illusions, this is where you should behave. The choice to act desperate and misunderstanding, or to answer with calm and grace her painful retreat. As it may be, it is beyond your control. I am holding on to her, or trying to convince her. Letting her stay will only lead to let go of anger and pain instead. Her do not leave out of anger, but out of compassion. Take care of yourself. You earn it. You are with someone who truly wants you, not someone drifts away and leaves you. She is holding on to what she once asked for. She closes the door to the room. If you try to open it again, it will only bring you even more anger. Drawing out, the Stoics tell us that everything has an end. Our real power lies in being able to. What we do and how we respond is what matters. Choices of other people. Now is your chance to take charge of your way. To separate from the outcome is becoming increasingly distant and uncertain. Change your attention to your growth. You set yourself free by letting her go. To get bigger, rebuild, and take back your fate. And then there's the painful, "we're just friends," is a terrible term. But this time, the story revolves around a different man. It's not just a friend she's talking about. She's constructing a wall as she passes by. What her feelings are telling you, her heart has been elsewhere. This isn't a defense of innocence. It's a line in friendship that this is between you and the place you used to beheld some place in her life along the way. Someone else wants to be with her. She harbors thoughts and a place in her heart where youth's person, whom you used to call yours, is now the one she turns to, the one she shares. How does she feel about the person she stops? Depending on mental comfort. Telling yourself lies to trick yourself. It's nothing. She's just being friendly. If she's already talking about another man as a friend, It's because of how her feelings and loyalty have changed. This isn't just a friendship. It's a sign that the exclusive link is no longer available. In her heart, this friend is someone she can trust. One should not trust someone who does not listen, makes her happy. And while you're desperately trying to hold on to the memory of she's not the same person she used to be with you, thoughts have progressed despite her absence. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic thinkers, once said it was, "Man should not fear death." Yet never starting to live in this, it's not the end of the story yet. Spending time with someone should bring you joy, fear, but the thought of being stuck in a place where you don't feel respected when she says we're just friends with him, it's a sign that you need to wake up. Do not fight for a link that is. You deserve someone who cares about you, who keeps you, and who doesn't. While she was waiting, she spent her time, and don't let your energy go to someone else. Become her backup while you wait for the step back as she pours out her heart. And someone else takes your pride away. Still whole, knowing that your worth isn't tied to how her allegiance has changed. And then, that phrase truly hurts me. Know that this means you have to work late. It's not only about having a lot to do. It's her shield provided an easy way out face the real problem she's trying to hide. Work is a reason for her job, to hide the truth, that she isn't ready to accept that she's not. They care about you, or the relationship. It was her true desire to be close to you. She would be burdened with a lot of work. People organize their days based on the activities they enjoy, matter, and her usual work excuse is a clear sign that you no longer have. Retain that spot in her heart. This isn't almost staying late at work. It involves emotionally distancing yourself from others. She is building a wall to protect herself, taking on the problems in your relationship in Stoic thought. We are taught to accept what is outside of our control, take charge and pay attention to what's inside. Despite your best efforts, you cannot convince her to care about us, to put you first, or to fight for the link. You both once shared what you can pick how to react. Don't allow her to detach herself. Making excuses hurts your self-worth. Let go of the fact that she chose to leave. Let yourself do the same thing, don't you? Don't waste your time questioning yourself. Instead, look at things as they really are, and keep going, and maybe the hardest. It's encouraging to hear that someone understands. I think she might try to make it sound like something just a comment. But this is the start of an emotional exit, a way of, she is informing him that her heart is already with him. This isn't a good idea. She says that comment is her way of justifying herself. Drift of making her feel less guilty by saying, you don't understand her like that other person does. Does she mean more than just saying? She's not telling you straight out. She feels emotionally connected to, if someone else thinks about it, really got her. Would she feel the need to make it clear that this is not about her? I don't understand your perspective. It's centered around her. If you choose to tell a new person something, let her share her feelings and thoughts. She even shared her heart with someone else. Even though it leaves you in the dark, it's just a small act of deception. It's clear that she's feeling down, interested in someone else. Marcus. The great Aurelius tells us that we should never, her words could deceive you. It may appear that they are innocent, but they are not. She's already made up her mind, and now you are assuming additional responsibilities. Saying you didn't understand her. Do not fall for this sweet trick. Messing around. A person of high value knows the truth. He understands the meaning of these words. They show that she's getting ready to the chance to blame and make from a distance. Her actions are not a threat. Demonstrate your value. They are worth it. This is a clear sign of her lack of commitment. When she says, someone else gets it, I'm sure she's telling you this. She has already reviewed the terms. This doesn't show emotional depth. It's about her if you did something wrong, herself and her lack of loyalty. This is your opportunity to advance. Show her that what you're worth doesn't depend on serious about getting her attention or approval. Being wise tells us that the only thing we truly have control over ourselves. When things like this happen, you should know that her self-worth doesn't depend on. They have made the decision to depart from their commitment. Get away, keep your head held high, and find you're showing strength within yourself. You don't require restraint. Because of someone else's uncertainty, you're making the choice to value yourself over the don't hold on to the comfort of what was. Let her choices weigh her down, and strength should be your guiding light. A valued man doesn't beg for praise, or try to get confirmation that he knows his worth is not the same as someone else's. Short-lived excitement when he feels that someone is already experiencing a mental lapse. He understands it, despite the discomfort, deeply, and he moves on with, it takes steady strength and clarity. I have the inner strength to recognize the truth in situations, particularly when there are feelings involved. But here's a tough one. She is being truthful when she mentions someone else. That's correct. It's not a request. You should fight harder for her, get her attention, or show her it's really her. A silent statement is a way to communicate. Without saying it, she's already putting her money somewhere else. It could be physical or mental, and if she can't bring herself to say it, she's afraid of the ending. But as painful as it is, you must agree with that. If she's already split her heart, it's time to back off. Let her go as she walks away. If someone can't stay, get strong. The strength stems from self-respect and a strong sense of one's own worth. He is a man who understands the value of his contributions. The table doesn't waste time. Persuade someone to value it, and when she says things like, "You're too, that sounds beneficial to me," don't let those words cloud your mind. The truth is, this isn't her. Recognizing how great you are with humility, she's hiding what's taking place inside her is slow. Separate yourself and move away so she can. They don't even fully understand why it's easier for her to say those words instead of deal with her flaws instead of facing her. She harbors doubts and fears that she's showing off. Pass them on to you when she says you're also, well, at least she's not being rude. This statement does not justify her actions. Thank you. It's a shield and a way of keeping herself safe from the pain. She faced her flaws with hope. The truth is that when a woman starts to, when her words become vague, back off. And when she doesn't have the guts to say, "I'm no longer committed," or when she's seeing someone else, she longs for these kinds of words. She gave the impression of kindness, stepping down and portraying herself as the selfish. But it's not kind, and she will not tolerate betrayal. You go out of respect for her. She's just getting her out of the situation more easily. She maintained her sense of self-worth. This clarity is truly valuable, important. You don't need someone who gives someone half their heart, who plays "there are no words to describe their retreat." Deserve someone who is a Lynn and not someone else, who comes up with ways to get out the back. This is where the wisdom comes in. When the Stoics came along, they saw that our you should never sacrifice peace of mind. Be at the mercy of what someone does or says. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Happiness. The quality of your life depends on how good your thoughts, or not. What she says, or how she tries to put it. Her departure doesn't define who you are. Choices about what she said. These are just outside events that a high-value man doesn't. Don't let these things bother him. He knows his worth isn't depending on someone else not being able to. Her words are hers to enjoy. It's not your responsibility to carry it. You can still watch this movie and find them. If you found these lessons helpful, please leave a review below. Please let me know that you are still here. Someone who knows how to fight is with me. His worth doesn't beg or plead, doesn't go after someone who's pulling. When she tells you you're too good, run away. I believe he makes no attempt to persuade her. If not, he stands tall with his. He walks away with honor and lets her go, leaving with the calm ease of someone who knows that his standards are high. Stay together, and he will never give up his sense of self-worth for someone who don't see it. This is not the moment to cut corners. Your standards or have doubts about yourself. It's time to move forward with grace and courage to know you deserve someone who won't think twice about being by your side. The Stoics teach us that lying is wrong. Life sadly has to go on. It's a harsh truth, and a lesson we often learn through terrible events. But it's how do we cope with that truly devastating loss? It transforms who we are when it occurs. Those first words make her sorry. It may hurt to shift blame, but don't do it. Allow them to alter the way you perceive them, what they are, and try to take charge of this narrative may cause you to question your own value. But because you are strong and a good man, you remember her words don't mean anything. Your response shapes your world. The real power comes from inside. Maintaining stability and roundedness is crucial. Unbreakable when things go wrong. The betrayal is a short-term act, but the what you tell yourself later is what will be the lasting impact of her words. Linger to destroy the base of have you built up your self-worth, or are you on the rise? In addition to being aware of the pain, real will pass the strength you build up. These moments will make you real. Being strong is, as the Stoics say, it was made not in good times but in hard ones. When you get out of this, you won't just, if you've been through deception, you'll be someone who is stronger now. Become more aware and confident in yourself, so let's get started. Last word, my friend. Don't let what you do decide how much you're worth. Her lack of bravery will leave you in awe. She has lost faith in her anxiety, got tangled up in her chaos. On the other hand, you serve as a powerful reminder. It takes self-worth and strength to overcome this betrayal. It doesn't break you, it makes you stronger, even though she might turn her gaze elsewhere. It's unclear what she truly wants you to carry. Moving forward, knowing who you are, we are preparing for the upcoming journey. You have a high level of power and clarity. Man is a fighter, and no one's words matter, or things you do can take that away from you. As we, when this trip is over, take time to think about everything we've talked about, have these insights into, it's important to keep your emotions in check and be tough. Shed light on any connection, or what have you been through in your life. Learned how to stay rooted, keeping your peace and understanding your. We would love to hear from you about what's going on. One thing you know you're going to do. Do something, share your thoughts. Be sure to remember you in the comments below. Inner strength and growth are what truly matter. Avoid allowing the words or deeds. If you found this movie helpful, please let us know. Please say something below, and don't remember to share, like, and subscribe our channel to learn more and help. Thanks for watching, and I'm excited to grow with you.